Okay. Is this working? I actually have no idea. Gonna probably tweak a lot of things real quick. I don't know if it works. Did that work? I have no idea if I'm just screaming into the void or not. I am not used to this. Okay, wait. Let me check real quick, because if this didn't work, this would be kind of embarrassing. Here, yeah, wait, give me... I don't know if it worked. I think I might have had to connect to something else? Is that... Oh wait, it did work! No freaking way! Okay, wow. Cool, Here, alright, let me announce it real quick then. I did not expect that to work. I thought I had to do, like, more, like, editing details and stuff, okay. Let me just... I'm being very unprofessional right now. La 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 la. La la la. Alright, cool. That worked way more better than I expected. That's nice. I like it when things are just nice. Let me keep my phone near me so I don't know if anyone's gonna, like, pop in for a chat. If they are, hello. Hang on, let me open the live chat right now. Oh wait, it's right here! Oh wait, I can see it here! I did not know. Wow. Okay, you can't see it on my screen, but I have, on this program, there's a live chat on here, so, hello! Oh my god, I cannot believe, hi! Okay, let me, okay, cool. Cool, okay. Okay, I can just read it here. I'll have to figure out how to, like, I'll have to check down here everyone. Okay, I wish I knew how to, like, because back in the day when I used to stream, I was able to have another monitor, but now this is just one monitor. This is just a one monitor setup. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I'm assuming yes. I did some tests. If you can't hear me okay, then I must have done something, because I swear this would work. Okay, but hello. So yeah, I'll try to figure out. I'll just have it on my phone. It's easier that way. I'm gonna keep that on mute just until I can, like, do this better. Okay, cool. Alright, yippee! Okay, I'm gonna close, no, oh wait, I can't close, okay, I'll minimize it then. I'm gonna minimize this, the tab, yay! Okay, so, today, it's just gonna be kind of chill. I had this idea a while ago, but I figured, I don't know, so I don't know if anyone remembers, but back in, like, the It's Me CAD channel, I had this Wonderland AU, and so I was thinking of just, like, remaking, you know, the whole, like, their outfits and stuff, at least with Kat and Alex. I got the basic sketch down, like, my thumbnail reference right here, and then, some nice references, callback to the gotcha stuff, but yeah, figured while I draw that, we just hang out and stuff. A lot of good things that happened to me today, so that's why I was motivated to do my first stream today. I'm glad it worked, like I said, because for a hot minute, YouTube was like, no, you can't stream, and I'm like, dude, don't tell me what to do. Okay, so, yeah, let's get started. You're gonna see me watch my process. Yippee. We'll keep that there. Actually, no, keep it over here. And we'll duplicate it, and then I could add arrow later, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it to just these two, because it's easier. And, quick, yeah, I got into, Lauren's video today. That's half the reason why I decided to stream today. I'm over the moon with how she reacted and stuff. Literally just made my entire day. It's still so crazy how, like, yeah, it came out today, the Lauren video. I still can't process, I can't process that I can't even draw, wow, but yeah, I can't even process how, like, she reacted to it, like, 3 times, and it's just, like, that's why, honestly, ever since this moment, I'm taking what my friend said to heart, which is, if it happens once, it'll never happen again, but if it happens twice, it's bound to happen a 3rd time. I think that's the quote that she said, and I am living by that because, still blown away just by how, just by number one, how, like, she absolutely loved it, which I didn't even think she would watch it in the first place. So yeah, definitely a really good moment for me, and definitely a huge motivator. Also, I forgot how to draw a head. Let me redo that, actually. Maybe it's a bad idea to use this as a reference, because the proportions are pretty off. Let me, like, turn down the opacity. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's the first one. She did, like, this whole, like, special shadow thing. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be a special shadow thing, but she showed my channel. She didn't show my channel to the others. Which, by the way, I don't want to, like, undermine all of their, like, them being in the video. I watched a lot of the Lauren submissions, and my favorite ones, and I'm glad they were in the video, which is the Ace Attorney one, and the Lauren baby doll one. That one was, I was so glad when they made it into the video, because those were my absolute favorites, and they were really funny. Okay, I need to, like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do Jester first. We'll do, like, a little bit of a Jester. It's my first time drawing, like, live, and so I'm, like, a little bit nervous, because I'm not used to it. Okay, yeah, this is going a lot better. Technically the thumbnail is also kind of a gesture, but it's like a gesture in a sense where it's like not meant to be atomically accurate. It's just only meant to capture like the main designs and stuff. So let me fix that. I hope everyone's weekend's going well. If not, then I hope it gets better or you have a better weekend in the future. January has been a pretty good month. I've been pretty motivated to work on stuff. And actually, one of my videos is almost finished. So after the stream, I'll probably work on it some more and hopefully post it by tomorrow, depending on how that goes. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna text my mom real quick. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure that she knew I fed my dog, because he does this thing where he'll literally, so he's pretty old, so I'm sure this is due to him being old as well, but he'll, like, pretend that, so, like, say one of us feeds him, and then he'll do this thing where he'll, like, quote-unquote forget that we fed him, and he'll, like, act like he hasn't been fed just to get extra dinner. So we've had to make it apparent, like, we had to, like, make it a thing to where, like, whoever feeds him has to tell everyone else, like, hey, he's been fed. Do not trust his lies. Do not be deceived. Never be deceived. I accidentally turned off the chat. Oh, wait, Alara, were you in a robotics competition? I just read the chat and just saw robotics competition today. Robotics is hard. Anyone who could do robotics, like, I stan you. I tried doing robotics and it did not work out for me. I couldn't even turn on a light in robotics. To be deceived or not to be deceived, that is the question, exactly. This arm is not great. Let me try that again. To be fair, I need to, like... say without the dress, it'd be like, so maybe the dress would actually start, like... That's good enough for now. My robot is literally just let's piss people off robot, pure defense. So wait, do they like fight? Is it like robot fighting? Or is it like robot showing off? Like just showcasing what they could do? Because if it's robot fighting, that is so sick. That reminds me of Big Hero 6. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Aw. No robot fight. That's sad. No fighting, no shorting off. Oh, then what it's about? You could definitely tell I do not do robotics. Oh, it's a game. Oh, I see. Sorry, wow, my throat just... That's still really cool, though. Yeah, you could definitely tell that it took me a while to understand what you meant. Robotics, like, oh, that's cool. I'll have to look that up after this is done. Okay, we almost got... I draw pretty fast. I actually have no idea if we'll finish with this stream, but that'll just depend on how fast I can draw. Draw well, at least. Because there's a chance that, like, I could be, like, completely stuck on something. I'm glad it was fun. I like it when things are fun. Because then, like, you get all excited and then it's like... That's me with drawing. Every time I, like, get to do a new drawing, I get really excited. That's actually half of the reason why I don't finish stuff, is because I'm addicted to the feeling of doing a new project. And so then, like, I keep doing new projects for myself. I'm trying to learn to restrain myself to finish them. So, it's been hard. It's been harder to finish projects than starting them, but then I get the adrenaline from actually finishing a project. So, it's been nice feeling that other high of finished work. That face. There we go. Hey, it's going good so far. Scratches the air. I feel like I know you. Hello, Phoenix. Can I still call you that, or should I call you Soul? I don't know what I should call you on the internet. I've just called you Phoenix this whole time. I have so many unfinished drawings in Procreate. Oh my god, I just opened it. That was me and Iva's Paint for like the longest time. Like, to tell you the truth, during 2024, I think I've had like maybe 3 unfinished projects that I started, and then I just never finished. To be fair, it was also with the new story I was experimenting and new characters, so it was like... It was definitely very different from, like, you know, what I've usually been doing. So after that experiment, it was just more of like, yeah, the burnout's kicking in. I'm still Phoenix is my trade offer. Oh god, okay, that scared me. That scared me. The cup slipped. Ooh, robot OC. Okay, I gotta figure out how to stand my. Wait, let me just do it over here. You know, that's much better. That's probably more efficient. Show me your robot OC in the server. I love seeing your creations. I say in the most monotone voice. I miss drawing these I miss showing off these characters so much. They're like in my brain 24/7, and it's only up till like this point that I finally start just showing them again. I missed it. Bro says in the little voice. Yeah, I hope I'm not too loud. I'm trying to not scream because I know this mic has been a lot better. It's the same mic I've used to use. So I hope that Kat, am I still your favorite Phoenix? Actually, I saw another Phoenix at the Phoenix Comic-Con convention. So Phoenix, Arizona is my favorite Phoenix. SMH. I'm just kidding. You're still the good Phoenix. I don't know what I'm doing with this crown. I'm trying to do like those like poofy crowns. I've gone through so many online names since I've known you. Yeah, I think you were yeah, you were Galaxy Moon for one. And then you were Maple Leaf. I think that's still like your Discord handle. At least on here, then you switch to like Elara. I always keep trying to call you Eliza. I don't know why. It's because it's not the state, right? Oh. Uh-oh, I think my mom just fed my dog. Our dog. Why did I don't know why I claimed the dog. He just got me to feed him. He stroke again. The little bastard. That stupid odd dog. I love him, but man, he's a greedy son of a bitch. Oh yeah, Riss! I forgot about that. That was like your, yeah, wait, your Roblox handle's like Rizzer. Like, Riser or Rizzer? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I'm writing a doc on exposing. What? Oh my gosh. How many times have you tried to expose me? Quote unquote, expose me. How freaking dare you? I'm trying to think. Because it's meant to be a heart. It's not meant to be a butt. It's meant to be a heart, guys, okay? Can we all be civil about this? You know, let me look at my reference photos. Oh, whoa, they cover up the whole screen. Oh gosh, it's so nostalgic, but also like, what was I thinking with the hair? What the heck is this hair, dude? It's like, I just want so badly to like, go here and just like, do that. Just add something to the back so she doesn't look like she has like a bald spot. There we go, wait. Let me do that. There we go. That's somewhat better. Yes, I'm doing the Wonderland AU. I got randomly inspired to do it because I was like looking through my old videos and I saw that I've like pretty much I haven't even touched this since 2023. Yes, one of my unfinished projects was gonna be another Wonderland AU video, but I never did it. Anyway, so there's the hair. So yeah, oh my god, the Mad Hat dude. the Wonderland AU was the most insane thing I've ever written, to be honest. Like, looking back of how I've written it, it's insane for so many reasons. One of them being, like, the story of, like, you know, like, in the old canon, they were, like, all buddy-buddy, but, like, in the Wonderland AU, Cad wanted revenge on Arrow because Arrow, like, pretty much, like, killed, like, her entire town, including her sister. And then in retaliation, when Cad became, like, quote-unquote queen in the Wonderland AU, she pretty much committed, like, a bunny hate crime and, like, genocided all the bunnies. Maybe I shouldn't use genocide. I shouldn't use that word. I mean, it's not wrong, but also it's a pretty strong one. Yeah, I told you, it's insane. Like, I was thinking back on it, and it was just like, oh my god, like, that's so dark for a gacha. Like, I'm so glad I didn't, like, use it. Cat was 2020 hated child. You can't tell me she wasn't. Yeah, but that's the thing though, is hated child and gacha stories, they actually, like, get happy endings. Cat never got a happy ending besides, like, getting a friend. Which, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, that's all anyone really needs, but, like... Also, hello! I'm gonna call you Winnie. Or Quinny? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello! Welcome! Okay, so Alex is pretty much almost done. I just have to tweak a bit of stuff. If I were to rewrite the Wonderland AU today, because these characters have changed a lot. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but, like, between the gacha stuff and, like, how I draw them, their personalities have changed. I mean, they're relatively the same, but as far as, like, how they act, I feel like they're a lot more well written than in gacha form. So, because I think, for one, Cad isn't a serial killer anymore. I keep forgetting that was, like, a part of the lore in general. She used to be, like, a well-known serial killer for some reason. I don't know why, but, so yeah, that has changed. And then, so, I don't know, like, because, like, the whole point of the Wonderland AU was it revolved around them being their current characters at the time, and so, since Cat's not a serial killer anymore, obviously I don't think she would go kill a whole entire species just because her sister died or something. I don't know. Remember the Heathers AU? Oh my gosh. That is lost in history, bro. That was also gonna be another video, but I forgored. Ew, wait. I just realized she has, like, the collar. Why did I add that to her? I probably did later. Wow. Honestly, Heathers is also the only musical I've ever actually seen besides Hamilton. Hamilton, I forgot about the plot. Kind of wild to call it a plot. It's someone's life, but, how do I draw this collar? But, yeah, Heathers wouldn't work with my characters either. It all revolves around Cad being, like, a sociopath, and she's not really a sociopath anymore. I don't think she ever was, but I definitely made her, like, she was not a good person. Looking back on it, she was a POS. And I expected everyone to like her because of society liking, you know, those types of characters. Although, to be fair, I have a character that's kind of like that still, but at least I'm more well aware of the fact that they're, like, not. I don't know how to do this collar. Hold up, wait. I think it's cause my girl has hair. I think that's my issue. You should see ride the cyclone. Is that part of that robotics thing? Or is that like a real ride? Or like a movie? I'm asking a lot of questions. Also gotta give girl back her, her neckline. Okay, wait, there you go. It's cause it's cause of the hair. And then we'll go like that. I don't know if that's... You know, we'll leave it alone. We'll tweak it later. Oh, musical. Why? I don't know why my brain's like... I'm terrible at connecting the dots. That's my bad. I'm not much of a musical person, which is kind of weirdly ironic, because I like music and I like songs and I like stories, but for some reason musicals are just not something I gravitate towards, which I feel like that's kind of like the analogy of where it's like, oh, I like birthday cake, but I like French fries. And, you know, I like soda, but I wouldn't like them mixed. I think, like, it's like that analogy, but at the same time, like... Deadass, I'm so sad I never got to roleplay Cat Alexander Hamilton, George Washington. What? What? Excuse me? George, that's so wild considering they're, like, based off, like, actual, like, real people at the end of the day. Like, George Washington and Alexander Hamilton. I mean, to be fair, people ship anything. People ship anything. Oh, that's wild. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on CAD now. Back to what I was saying about how, I feel like this... Actually, I have no idea how the Wonderland anime would play out. I feel like it'd be a lot more calm instead of it being like whatever the heck I decided to do for the lore, bro. What was that? I still can't get over it. I feel like in today's day and age, Cad would probably like... She probably would not like Arrow. I mean, I don't know, because I changed the AU so freaking much. Not even just the AU, I changed the canon as well, and the AU was supposed to sort of reflect the canon. Because, for one, Arrow and Alex were dating, but now Cat and Alex are dating. Spoiler alert, by the way. There's been a couple of random spoiler alerts. So yeah, they're dating now, so it wouldn't make sense. I mean... I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't actually ship them, but we could have Alex and Kat in the revolution. They're already in a revolution. It's called, gay rights. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna drink some water because I'm thirsty. Bro is a thinker. I am a thinker. I think a lot. My brain is 24/7 thinking with no breaks. I'm going for any % on thinking. I fought hard for Cal and Alex since the beginning. No, you have not. You're the reason why they were never canon in the first place. You literally, I asked you if they should be together, and you said, no, I don't want them to be together, and so I followed that for 4 years. You have told me you regret it, but I can't not say that you were the cause of them not being a thing for a while. I mean, I don't think I would have made them a thing anyway, just because I knew at the time, at least my motivation for these characters was... I didn't want to have, like, a stereotypical, like, cutesy, short, like, sweet, you know, I guess not girly, but just, like, you know, ooh-woo type person, and then, like, that strong, like, rub for rub, I'm so cold, like, that stereotype. So I decided just to make them best friends, just to avoid that stereotype, and then they became a stereotype anyway? So... Ugh. I've said this before, but I love the concept of the government being able to just erase someone anyone if they really wanted to. I love that too. I've read what you put in the server, and I literally am all here for it. Like, I want that to be like a series. You have some really interesting concepts. Give me a break, please. I was in a homophobic era at the time. Right. Sure. Also, my girl, you gotta be taller. Nope. Or you have to be taller? I don't know. I'm gonna put you here. Cause she's tall. Like, my girl is like tall. Tall. Let's do that for the legs for now. I cannot draw legs. Oh my god. I cannot. Actually, no, I can draw legs. I just can't draw the hip line. I don't know, like, for some reason, I suck at drawing the hip line. And, like, the transition between, like... You know what? Let me change the perspective. What the heck's my attention? Okay, wait, actually? Okay, it's more of, like... Okay, wait. So, it's more of, like... that, so... I'm being very basic with this drawing. I just need Alex and Hugh in a room with Kat and Alex. I need to know how that would go down. Well, for one, I feel like it would be a kind of very confusing because they're both named Alex. Although Alex's real name is Alexandria, so I think maybe they would go, like, Alex could be going by, like, Alexandria, and then Alex could just be, like, Alex. I don't know how they act, your characters, but I feel like... I mean, my Alex is the type of person to get along with almost anyone, if they're, like, nice. Like, she's kind of a gullible person who, like, if they come across with, like, not very ill intentions, first things first, she'll definitely be the type to, like, be like, oh, you're friendly! Even though it's like, no, girl. Like, he eats puppies. I need to have better humor. That's... I can't draw shoes. Oh, Theo! Cat is a black cat while Alex is a golden retriever. I mean, you're right about Cat being a black cat. Alex? I have no idea. She definitely has... Actually, I feel like Arrow's more golden retriever. Alex is like... Sorry, that was a loud, tisk. I don't know what Alex would be. Alex definitely is like a bundle of sunshine, but like, not like Arrow. Arrow is definitely golden retriever, like, action. She definitely would be a dog, though. I just don't know what type. They're just silly little guys getting doomed to hell and back. Isn't that all? Just gonna fix... You know what? Goodbye, Alex. You're being hidden from the world. Sue me. We'll give her... I feel like she would wear, like, a suit with, like, a strong shoulder, because that's what she's gonna be. Dude, she's so... Okay, let me fix a lot of... Let me flip that. There's a lot wrong. This is why I don't draw live. Let me hide that ear, actually. Ooh, parrot could actually, I mean, a bird. A bird could work. Depends on the bird, though. This is not how a head should be drawn. Oh my goodness! That was a process. I love Cad's new design. It took me so long to make it. to get it right into like my art style, but after I figured it out, it's so fun drawing her now. That's why I drawed her a lot these past like little while. I just have to. Yikes! The cheeks. Let me fix. Temptation to just frickin' delete the head. Cause yikes, my dude, this is not. I mean, it's fine. It's just. Ah! Guys, today we learned to flip our canvas by CAD. Yes, please flip your canvas. Every time I forget to do it, it's just suffering. Let me. I do know that in the Wonderland AU, the Mad Hatter is more like a butler than like. I don't know what I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland in so long, nor have I like read like any more Wonderland literature beyond Disney's, you know, like movie, but I like to think that the Mad Hatter is like a butler, at least in my alternate universe. I need to see more. I need to see Alice in Wonderland again, because I haven't seen it in like years. I don't know what it was with my random hyperfixation with Alice in Wonderland. That's a big plate, bro. Let me shrink that plate. I mean, for like a singular teacup, you would not use, like, you just would not, girl. Like, you would not for that tiny little. Let me turn. Let me just fix everything. Fix everything! Just restarts the whole project. Ooh, yeah, if you don't want your personal information being exposed, yeah, definitely make a duplicate if you want to be safe. That's not how a hand works, but you know what, it's fine. I'll draw her little teacup. She still likes jasmine tea. I still like jasmine tea. I haven't had jasmine tea in a while. I've been really liking peppermint. Let me just do that for fun. It's Mr. Peppermint! Like Sam thinks that. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys seen that video. That just probably made me sound like so weird. Mr. Peppermint is Santa now. Thank the Lord for the liquefied brush. Like, literally. Like, I don't know where I would be without it. Okay. Yay! The head looks... Although her head's meant to be like... Like, look how much personality this is, and the look just, like... Nuh-uh. I'm tempted to just scrap the head. She's headless now. Whoa. Alex, what did you do? You cut off her head! Off with her heads! That's what I should have said. No, literally, like... Dude, the accidental almost, like, doxing yourself is, like, so real, though. There's been, like... Not too many times, but there was this one time where I'm glad I didn't say too much, otherwise I would have literally, like, I'm talking like I would have accidentally doxed myself if I kept talking to this one person who was, like, kind of a stranger. Story of my life. Oh god, her head! Yes, I have removed her head. Cause that jeez. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, whoa, oops, I accidentally clicked the button. That's a bit better. Oh god, this is cursed. This whole thing's so cursed. I gotta shrink that head. I gotta changed a lot of... Guys, low-key I was never media trained, so... I was definitely camera trained, but definitely not media trained. There's some things that I said that definitely that should not have been said. Nothing bad, it was just more of like, girl, did you really have to say that? I need to start using like flow lines in my art, cause I'm definitely losing the pose. Cause it's very rigid right now. I'm fixing it though. Who dehydrated her? Oh! Is it because of the lines? I don't know what made her, I don't know what makes her, these two lines here make her look like frickin' Voldemort. Also, no one dehydrated her. I dehydrate myself. Trust me, I don't mean to inflict that pain onto others. So drawing her hair is like my favorite part. It's like, it's so fun to draw her hair. I've doxed, well not actually doxed because I've met them in real life now, but some people know my home address. So if my Discord, actually no, I think I deleted the message, but like, yeah. You are never safe. Yes, it's the lies. Look, my girl has had a rough life. She's... Ugh, gotta freaking remember how to draw. Okay. That's not the worst. Jeez, it's been too long since. We'll draw her little hat. Chat, I've doxed my legal name to Kate's. Bro, you just doxed my first name. I'm kidding. That's been apparent since day one. I just go by Cat, so that we at least have some way of people not knowing. Hi, hello, it's you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been well. I'm suffering, trying to not make this drawing suck. Buff, I just read Buff Robot Yuri vibes, and that's all the context I think I need to know. Also, chat, what are we thinking about my profile icon? I know it's different from what I normally would do, but I think it's an improvement. I like it. Because it's me. Kind of. Not really. I don't think I identify as a, I almost said as a shoe, as I'm drawing a shoe, but, no, I am not a shoe. That I could guarantee as much. Speaking of which, I can't draw shoes. I need to learn how to draw feet. Can't confirm I've doxed myself so often in DMs. I feel like that's like a specific level of friendship to where it's like you've known each other enough to where it's like, okay, yeah, I know you're not I know you're not. Like, I know you're not gonna murder me in my sleep. So, sure. You can have my full government name. Do not give anyone your full government name, by the way. I do not condone you doing that until you can fully, like, if you have, like, actual evidence to back up, like, that the person you are talking to, like, is indeed who they say they are and not, like, some weirdo trying to, like, I don't know, abduct you, like, send aliens to abduct you or something. some way of people not knowing you say as you make it technically two of your OC's names. Well, I meant Cad. Like, I call myself Cad. The cadences were never meant to also be called by Cad. That was just kind of an accident. But it would make sense because, you know, how do you have to differentiate between the two, so. Although there is only one Cad now. The purple one ate the red one. It was probably delicious. I love drawing her hair. Her hair is so cool. Guys, to confirm, Cadence is just some 90-year-old grandpa who draws lesbians for fun. Actually, there was someone who came at me and, like, it was, like, someone's older sister. They, like, honestly bless her because that's the energy you should have. But they were, like, coming at me being like, how do we know you're not secretly a 40-year-old man? Like, that you're secretly 40. And, like, I mean, I've shown my face and my voice at that point, so it was obvious to anyone who knew that I wasn't, but honestly, good on her for protecting her little sister, though, because, like, I like that energy. Like, I didn't get mad at her for it. I just think it's funny how that did actually happen to me once. Well, not lesbians, but still get what I mean. Yeah, I draw mad lesbians too. Men can be lesbians. Totally. That's how that works, right? No 40-year-old man uses gacha. I beg to differ. I feel like there is a 40-year-old man somewhere who uses gacha. Also, dang, I'm drawing fast, bro. I'm looking at the time, like, I only started, like, 40 minutes ago. Or actually, no, almost an hour ago, and I'm almost, like, done with the sketch. That's crazy to think about. Dude, I remember when I first started drawing on stream, and Lord have mercy, those were some interesting styles of drawings that I did. Oh my, not you mentioning Len totally. Oh my gosh. And I even made a video inspired by one of his videos before he got exposed. Honestly, wait, I should check to see if it's still credited under him, because if it is, that would be kind of a. You know what? Actually, wait. Is there a way I could check? Oh, well, let's ignore that. Ignore my YouTube recommendations for a second. If anything weird pops up, I don't think anything weird would pop up, but yeah, let's look at my old channel for a second. I'm checking to see if that's still credited. I hope to God it's not, but there's a high chance that it probably still is. It even public? I don't even know if it's still public. It would be, like, around here. This was such a good era, though. This was, like, one of my favorite eras of, like, this channel. Okay, yeah, I think I privated it. Or unlisted it. I think it was just because it was old, but also, like... Oh wait, Your Idol by K-pop Demon Hunters? Wait, I remember you telling me he was exposed. Wait. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Also, yeah, I think... Okay, yeah, I think it's removed. Because it would be, like, around this time when I uploaded it. Unless I just literally cannot see it. Yeah, it's definitely not here. Cause it's on my my second channel, which is this. It's right here. Cause yeah, wait, where is it? Okay, yeah, here. Oh, wait. Maybe I missed it. How long ago was this?
When you the last minute dress.
Stop. Okay. Okay, yeah, February. So, oh my gosh, it's been 5 years. That's insane. Let me get that. Yeah, I think that's privated now. Let me just check one more time because maybe I did miss it, but well, not privated. I think it would just be unlisted. Okay, whoa. This is okay. Right here is like February. Okay, yeah. Then this is like April up here. Okay, so yeah, I did delete it. Not delete it, but unlisted. Okay, that's good to know. I'm still just so curious now. You know what? We're gonna go on a mission. You're gonna go into my YouTube analytics for a second. Actually, wait, now that I'm on like the account, I can just... Okay, wait, let me go to... here. And then we'll look up... okay, ignore what this is right here. Okay, what the heck was that song called, dude? It was like, I'm not your friend or anything, damn, you think that you're... Oh, it's Therefore I Am. Wait, okay, there it is. Okay, it's this one. I'll just pause it. Ew, stop. Pause. Oh, wait, I did delete it. If one of y'all didn't sim through this, then consider me impressed. You get a cookie or have some tea. Oh, God, dude. That... Okay, yeah, so I did remove the credit, but our... Wait, this was supposed to be a lip syncing test because I was a simp. Enjoy. Oh, that is insane. Also, thank you, Itzu. Or it's not Itzu. It's you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here from the Lauren thing. Yeah, here was my animation from 2021. Muting because of copyright, but oh Jesus. That head turn though. They're like, if you haven't suffered long enough, here, have 3 of them. Wow. Oh hey, there's the Lauren video. Okay, we can go back to what we were doing initially. I'm so scared. What is this? Why is she cross-eyed? She's just a little, she just has like a little bit of a lazy eye. It's fine. Maybe we'll do a stream one day where I react to like my old gotcha stuff. Just for fun. My favorite thing to do is to look back on my old content and stuff, so maybe one day it'd be kind of fun to do that again. My most watched viewed stream was me like reacting to old content at one point. Daughter of Evil is so peak. Everything, it was peak until it wasn't. That was... Look at our little bow tie. Yeah, thank the Lord for the liquefy tool. I would not know what to do without it. And I do traditional art sometimes. Not as good as my, like, digital art, but for the most part, it's, like, just sketches. It is a peak song. I miss that song a lot. I love Vocaloid stuff so much. It's honestly one of my favorite things. It's like my favorite type of music. Wow. You know what? Let me change her eyes. I'm ripping her eyes out. Let me hide Cat again for a sec. Eee, my sillies. Silly sillums. It's coming together, boys. Cat, I cannot read. Oh my word. When do we get you drawing Cat and Alex in the retirement home? Wait until... What would that even be like? I feel like, here, wait. I mean, that's if they even make it to being elderly. Here, wait, I'll draw a quick thing real quick. So, here's Alex. I'll give her little wrinkles. I don't know what this is. And I don't know if she'd be in like a gown or something, but we'll just pretend that she's like still like a hyperactive in her old age, despite having like a bad back. And then we'll have Cad here. just figuring out how she even got here to this point. You know? This is so weird. Oh my god. Snow! Hi! Welcome! No, you're not late. You're still here. Hi! Hi. You walked in on a weird time, but... Here, we'll just... Yeah, and then she's a long torso. Okay, let me fix that. Is it bad that I expected Cat to draw Cat dead on the floor? Nope, she's still alive. This is the scenario if she's like... If the trauma didn't get to her, you know? Like if she lived a normal, happy life. And here's a window. There we go. This is them in the retirement. I don't know what this is. I don't. Here, let me draw her bangs. I'm sure they would have different hairstyles, but you know what? We're just gonna go with this. What the frick are you drawing? Cat is questioning every life choice. So, yep. You know, here's the headcanon. Here's my official headcanon. So sweet. Alright, enough of that. I could one day, because I see a lot of YouTubers do, like, a just drawing stream, mostly from, like, Otsu and stuff, but, like, I love how, like, they just start a stream and then just start drawing. I want to do one of those someday. I guess this is kind of it. It's just more of just, like, this is in case I didn't know what to do for the prompt. Wonderland at you. They're so cute, though. Just cute little things. The sketch is pretty much almost done. Just gotta fix a lot of things. I've committed to buff robot Yuri now, but I need to make another robot OC. How? Okay, wait. Hear me out, though. They're both the buff Yuri. Like, they're just both buff women who love each other. The GC made it to the public server gang. Wait, is something happening in the Discord server? I have not been paying attention. That water tastes weird. Oh, wait! Oh, I just saw the art. That's so cute. Ah, I love it when you guys share art in the server. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, please finish it. And like I said, do make them both buff. They both like to work out. And that's how they met. They met through their love of fitness. Let me move some pieces in this puzzle. Let me just scoot that over a tiny bit. That's so much better. Oh my god. Who knew moving one piece? Uh-oh. Of some of the One Piece fans. They're just so adorable. I love them so much. And it's like, I can already just think of the story of this drawing. You know, she's like, oh, what type of tea is that? Oh my, I love tea. I'm the queen. Off with their heads. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now for the details of the outfit. The dumb hair. These designs were mostly inspired by the Disney cartoon, especially with like the half and half stuff, but I couldn't do it for the dress. But I could incorporate that to the initial design. God, she is such an just dude, Disney knew how to make a character unlikable. Like, just like look at this, just like this shape language. In all the pieces, it's like, she really did look like a Karen. I can't speak, my throat's getting lazy. Orange is her bright orange hair. Dude, what, yeah, like what, like this is a little bit like desaturated, but like this is the color. Oh wait, let me change the pen. This was the color. And this is, at least with her bangs, this is the color now, just for comparison. Wait. We'll do that for now. So, this was the initial orange, and this is the current orange, for comparison. So, this wasn't even orange, this was pink. I just gaslit myself into thinking it was orange, and then this is, you know, an actual orange hue, and my god, my nose is stuffy again. I know in my remix I always desaturate the hair color. I understand why now. Yeah. You were good to... That is coral, not orange. Shut up! It is orange! You don't know anything! I mean, Cad's was worse. Cad's was this shade of purple. Like look at these shades of, like, look at these colors. Like, look at these colors and tell me that these did not blind your eyes. And then, like, these are the colors. These are the colors now. The purple is subjective. But here's the comparisons. Like, I feel like Alex's is definitely the more of the huge gap versus Cad's, because Cad's has always been purple. Neon app colors. Oh, I accidentally. Well, okay, back to what was I originally doing? Oh yeah, designs. I think I'm gonna go with. I still like this design. I don't know why. I liked the eye patch and the earring. Everything else, it's like, obviously that's old school. And then I think I'll do like still like the half and half stuff. Oh, I liked how I had a heart in her crown and her heart earrings. I always added piercings to all my OCs. I don't know why. It was just something about needing that extra detail. Oops. Cats were trying to blind us since 2020. Yeah, well, I have to make you guys like my videos somehow. But I think if you can't see anything, then you can't point out what's wrong. I'm a genius. Is there anything on this layer? No, there's not. This has been going really well so far. I'm very happy that this has been a very successful stream so far. All right. Right now, I'm gonna do the bass. Because you know I'm all about the bass. About the bass. I think you guys now know why my sketches are usually very, very chicken scratchy. It's because how I use a pen. Yes! Feed into your idol's eye, AUs. I've been going back and brain fart, oops. And I've been hard at work. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alright. There's one of the Pookies. Yeah, you wouldn't know I use a gray background until I put white on it. Then it becomes obvious that it's a gray background. I love OCs. OCs are my bread and butter. Actually, this reminds me of... I found... Why are you in front? I found a really old... Well, not found, I just remembered it, but... I have this really old universe in my head that I used to roleplay to myself when I was, like, when I was 6? 6 to 8 at least, and I remember most of it. It was, like, it was based off in this world where each section was based off a different season. Like, there was, like, a spring area, a summer area, a fall area, and then a winter area, and in the center of, like, the world... there was this town square where all the seasons kind of met up. And so it was kind of like amalgamation. Like the center of, like, the world. And then, there was, like, my character, like, my self-insert was, I had my name, and I ran a superhero orphanage where I trained superheroes. I had, like, two, like, apprentices based off, like, my real-life friends at the time. And, you know, apparently the tradition, I think, in my head was, like, I was only supposed to have one apprentice. And, but I decided to take these twins, who were, like, orphans. Lots of orphan things, by the way. I don't know why I was obsessed with orphans. I was an orphan. The kids at the school were the orphans, and, like, yeah, lots of orphans. And, I remember, like, some subparts in the world was, in, like, the spring rainforest section, I had a sister. I don't know when I got the sister. Probably was, like, I'm gonna say it's a friend, because I don't think, realistically, I would have a sister. But, she had, like, a son, who was, like, my nephew, and he was the exception into the superhero school, and him and his group of friends were, like, really big fans of the superhero group. And, it got really intense at one point. I remember specifically there was this one scenario I had where, because the classes went up until you were, like, 17, which I think this is maybe thinking about how I think this is when I started watching Harry Potter, because that was kind of the same thing. And I remember, like, when you were 17, you could go on, like, missions and stuff, like, actual professional missions. And I remember hosting funerals for the students that died during, like, the wars and missions that would befall upon the world. And it was, like, this whole sad thing. Like, I was just having a funeral in my backyard, and then my mom would be like, Katie, lunch is ready. And I'd be like, hold on, Mom, I'm grieving. Jeanette died today. Like, who the heck is Jeanette? I don't know. But, so yeah, and the villains, I don't remember the villains too much. I remember this one villain in particular. I called him Bad Pipes Bay, and it's so weird looking back on it. Like, I was 6. Like, I was in 1st grade when I made all this up. But, so the whole gimmick behind his character was, there was, like, this lake in, like, this, I don't remember if it was in the fall area or the spring area, but he would fall into this lake, and he would turn into, like, a bad person, but to get him to be good again, you have to push him in the lake again, and then he'd be a good person. So, like, literally this poor dude kept falling into this lake, and, like, kept switching between being a good guy and a bad guy. And every time we'd have to, like, get him back to the lake again to switch him to be a good person. It was, I've had this universe, until I was, like, 10 or 11, and then I stopped. But that ran for, like, 6 years. And I still remember like I said, I still remember it to this day. And that is why I have very weird writing. This is that walked so that way this universe could run. That poor man must have some identity crisis. Oh god, who am I? I don't remember if he lost his memory or not. If he did, that'd be the saddest thing ever, because then he just had, like, 0 memory of, like, being a good person. Okay, good, I have, there's still some wine in there, but it's fine. I just think it's so funny how it's, like, and that name, Bad Pipes Bay, it carried over to, this one roleplay that I had with my best friend at the time. It was like this, Mother Nature-esque roleplay where she had, like, lots of daughters, and I was Ocean, and, like, she was, like, the floor element. By the way, Ocean also walked so Cad could run. She was an edgy son of a bitch. So her thing was, she had to become, like, the next Mother Nature and stuff, and so she was training to become the next Mother Nature, while Flora was, like, a little bit younger, just had to take care of all the other siblings, which, by the way, there was, like, hold on, wait. There's Madden, Ocean, Flora, Fauna, Terra, Sunny, Sky. There was, like, wait, how many was that? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 8. I'm gonna count 8. And, I'm gonna count 8. So yeah, Flora would be taking care of, like, the little siblings. Ocean would be, like, trying to train to be the next Mother Nature. There was, like, an older brother, too, named Madden, who was, like, the fire type, but he went to college. So I don't know. And my father was Zeus, apparently. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Bad Pipes Bay, who was also the villain in this universe, bombed our house, and so everyone except me and Flora died, and that's how that's the backstory. So then it just became this whole, then the roleplay was basically just turned into, me and Flora, you know, finding our way into the world and, like, surviving, trying to not be found because this guy wanted to kill us. and that's the story. That's the story. There's a gotcha up still, or I think I still privated it, but there was a gotcha at one point that I made for my 12th birthday of the beginning of that story. I don't know why my stories had to end with some, like, tragedy, dude. It's insane how, like, it's so ridiculous. Like, what? It's like, I'll find a peaceful, then it's just like, her arms were cut off, her legs were cut off, her tongue was plucked out. And, so, yeah, Dude, there was some weird thing with me and, like, wanting people to suffer in our in stories. Which probably would explain why I make my OC suffer a lot, but I swear I'm a better person now. But yeah, those weird stories walked so that way these characters could run. There was a lot of weirdness before we actually made it to the final result, and I'm so thankful that I grew up from those weird eras of my life. I feel like my stories are still have some weird quirk to them. I'm just tame now because I have a brain. Little me did not have a brain. Little me would just come up with anything on the fly and think it was a good story. Kaz been attached, I was OC since bro was young. They weren't even OCs. They were me. They were like my self-inserts into a story. That's the thing. Like, I remember this other one I had with my friend, when we roleplay, it was usually the same concept of where it would be at a school and her character would, brain fart. Her character would, you know, be like the new girl who's like, who's like, oh my god, why am I so distracted? Who'd like, befriend like the popular girls and stuff like that and become their friend, and I would be like the loser nobody that no one would talk to, who was like weird and like probably like mean, basically CAD. I had such a thing for wanting to be like a CAD based character. I loved the edgy characters. I don't know what was wrong with me. But there was this one time where, so, here, let me give you an example of what it was like. So, this is how, like, I feel like she would have acted out of the time, like, okay, let me try to remember what she would, I feel like let's go with Chrissy. I feel like she would name a character named Chrissy. Chrissy would, like, walk up to, like, Jane or Janet or something. I don't know what. Or Regina. Let's go with Regina, because I feel like this is heavily based off Mean Girls. Like, oh my god, hey, Regina. Hey, Chrissy. Like, oh my god, I heard Jake has, like, a huge crush on you. Oh my god, really? Yeah, he's, like, been telling, like, all his friends, and, like, you know, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, I was, like, shoving people and, like, wanting to stab them. And at the end of that roleplay, I set the school on fire, got arrested for 10 years, and it ended with me getting out of prison after my 10-year sentence. That was how that ended. And, and I just can't. I just can't live. I feel like there's a theme there, and if you're wondering, yeah, Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. I feel like I've been kind of, like, mindlessly doodling for, like, 30 minutes. That was just so... Were you JD in this roleplay, perhaps? No, because I didn't have, like, a love interest. I didn't know what gay people were at the time, so I didn't have a love interest. And so, yeah, then that's just what happens. And yeah, you know, you just casually want to, you know, blow up a school. I was meant to be yours. I did have normal roleplays though. Like, there was this one where, like, we were like spies sneaking into, like, a princess school. That one was normal from what I remember. So it wasn't all just me committing, like, several war crimes. JD, if if I cannot read. I'm gonna pretend I understood what you said, though. I'm sorry. Hello, Winnies. Welcome back. Do you remember that one video where the audio of Timon and Pumbaa you did, Kat? Yes! Oh my god. I even know exactly which video you're thinking of. We're gonna pause that. It was Pacifically? Oh my word. I need to learn how to talk. It was specifically... Why did I make so many videos? Oh my god. It was... It's here. I swear it was here. Unless I privated it. There's no way I privated it. Did I literally private it? Oh my god, I actually did. It was here. Oh wait, no, it's here. It's here. It's this one. This was when it was in my Flickr area. Oh. Okay, just admire this. And yeah, you guys bleach your eyes now. Aw, that's sweet. All these comments are sweet. I've been getting a lot of support today from the Lauren video. It's been so nice reading the replies and comments. Oh, did not mean to open Discord. Oh my gosh. So freaking funny. Now I'm doing the small details, like the ruffles and the schmuffles, and I don't know how I'm gonna render this. I don't know if I'll do line art. I don't really do line art as much anymore, because I found it to not be a good process for my art, because it just made it worse. But that's also just my art. It's not like it's... That looks... I should not have used red. I should use, like... I'm gonna use, like... something like this. That's still too light. Let me do it a little bit darker. Oh, nice! You gave me the dog? Let's freaking go! I'll look at it after the stream, because, I don't want to dox any messages. We'll just do that for now. This is my... reference block. I don't know what this is called, blocking, where you like do some details to indicate that goes there, that goes there. All right, let's give these people some skin. Oh my god, my nose is still. My face itches. What's y'all's, like, random interests that, it doesn't even have to be, like, a special interest you have now, just what was, like, not insane, but what was, like, an interest you guys have had, like, when you were, like, kids, or just some point in your life that wouldn't make sense now, but for some reason you just liked it? For me, this was Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why I liked it at the time. It's, like, I don't really think about it as much anymore, but just for, like, a short period, it was, like, this was my identity. I liked Alice in Wonderland. I didn't make it my personality. It was just, I didn't even like Disney at that point anymore. I just liked Alice in Wonderland. could do something more with the hair, because this is just like... should we bring back the neon hair? Should we bring back the neon hair? No, that's not red enough. Wow. So beautiful. Learning Star Wars language, though, that's sick, though. Just learning a language. Oh, wait, that reminds me of when I tried recreating the Slytherin, like, talking in snake form, like, Parselton, that's the real name for it, Parselton. That was my weird interest. The weird interest. Also, Markiplier is a W interest. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know why I made her hair orange. I just spaced out. Okay, I'm gonna make one half. I'm gonna make one half black and one half like the neon color. I got scared of thinking I colored on the wrong layer. I diagnosed autism was strong as a kid. I remember you telling me that you did that, and then I also was like, are you sure you're not on the spectrum? And you were like, no, I'm not. And then now, yeah, it's been confirmed. Never in a bad way. I also have autism, if you guys didn't know. But, it's one of the signs is like mimicking your favorite shows and stuff, which I did a lot as a kid. You know what? Screw it. We'll bring back the... We'll do like... I mean, the orange looks really good. It's just... Orange doesn't fit... I feel like red would fit better. Like if we did like the orange reddish, like this. Just bring back a little bit of Hoopsole design. Dog, my first sign should have been being your friend. That's insane. That's wild, bro. Also, yeah, sorry. Well, not sorry, but I hope it isn't a shocker to say that I'm autistic. I feel like that's kind of obvious, but if you didn't know, yes, I am autistic. I'm revealing a lot about myself today. What should I reveal about myself next, guys? Joke. Okay, Alex is actually coming along so freaking cute, dude. I freaking love her so much. Ugh. Yes, we know we have the silly tism. It's been obvious since day one, hun. Okay, at least it's obvious. I remember when I tell like a lot of people, when I tell people I have autism, most of the time their reactions are like, "What? I didn't know you have autism." So it's actually really refreshing when someone like when I say it and people are like, "Yeah, we know." It's kind of obvious. Because then it just means that we're stepping away from stereotypes. And we're actually, you know, there's some high-functioning autism that's getting spread around. Anyways, we have been known. Yes. Suffer with me. It explains a lot, let's just say, explains a lot about how I write and how I do things. The sillytism, yes. Neurodivergency. Alex is also canonically neurodivergent. don't know about the specifics, but I know I've written her to at least have some ADHD. I might give her my level of autism though, just because I want somewhat of my autism representation, but I'm still deciding. I don't know 100% yet, but yes, she has neurodivergency. My awakening to the tism was brought upon learning that Cad's autistic, and then I connected the dots from there. I'm glad that I helped you figure that out, cause yeah. What's funny is I didn't even know I was personally autistic until my mom told me, cause she did get me diagnosed when I was pretty young. So I just thought it was just a normal kid until she told me one day, and I'm like, oh, is that why I'm so weird? And she's like, yes, honey. Yes. It's part of the program. And I'm like, dang, I got scammed. But no, I never really saw it as, like, a bad thing. I just saw it as just like, oh, I didn't know I was different. But that makes so much sense! Markiplier loves magnets? Well, damn, I didn't know he liked magnets. Or magnets? I don't know if I should say that. I don't know what type of word that is, but... Ah, Alex, my beloved. She's so cool. I think Markiplier is ADHD. I keep looking at my own screen to see like if my character's talking or not, but then I realize that it's a 20-second delay. Alright, let's do Cad now. I love using Clip Studio Paint, it's so fun. Oh, is it like fidget spinners? Ah, look at this. Look at her hair, bro. Just, can we just appreciate the fact that they just have such gorgeous hair? That's how you know I made a character, is they have colored hair. I don't know what is with me and having characters with different colored hair, but it's just chef's kiss. I think it's the wrong hue though. That's too bright. Cad, serious question. Would Cad like Batman or be Batman? Ooh. That's a really good question. So, does Bruce Wayne count in the mix? Like, does being Batman mean he's also Bruce Wayne? Or is he just Batman? Like, Bruce Wayne is something different. Because I feel like Cad would be more of a... I mean, I don't watch Batman. The only Batman I've ever experienced is the Lego Batman movies. And maybe, like, one bits of snippets of actual Batman, but... I feel like Cad would most likely be more Bruce Wayne than she would be, like, Batman, but... I mean, I can see her being Batman if that gives you any fan art ideas. I think she would look cool in the Batman suit. There's something about the proportions on this, though. I'll fix them in post. I think it's just torso, and then I kind of wish that, like, this was, like, a bit wider. For all I know, you could be Batman! I'm not Batman! I'm Batman. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this a little bit. She looks like she's like, dude, if I just colored this yellow, it'd be like the man in the yellow hat. Gonna fix a lot. Oh wait, that's cool. The yellow. I'm gonna erase some of these lines here. Maybe that'll sell the illusion that it's a little bit. I gotta like practice how to draw like I said, my main issue is that I can't draw like torsos. I mean, not torsos. I can't draw like the waist. I should not draw it in white because it's not gonna be white later. I am Batman! Justice for Gotham! I have an uncle who's like really into Spider-Man. Like for Christmas, he got like a lot of Spider-Man stuff. It's really cool. I was more into Marvel. I was a very huge Iron Man fan. I really liked Iron Man for some reason. I think it's because he was like snarky. And he wasn't like a goody two-shoes. He was like an anti-hero. But yeah, I never read much of like comics. Okay, I'll go with that for now. I don't know how to draw. I love, yeah, OC stuff is like so OP. Grip that real quick. Oh, wait, I see my issue now. Okay, that just looks really weird. I think that's what I was trying to go for. What? You had a dream of him being evil and crash into your house? That's wild. That reminds me, my very first nightmare as a child was... I don't know if you know the Berenstain Bears, but I had a dream that Papa Bear broke into my house and tried to kill me. And you'd think that would make me fear the Berenstain Bears, but surprisingly it didn't. And that was my first nightmare. And I remember telling my mom about it and saying how I hid under my bed. And I remember my mom's reaction. My mom's reaction to that was, "Oh, Katie, don't worry. You can't even hide under your bed." I think this was a way to tell me that what I was dreaming wasn't even real. But I remember just thinking like, so if Papa Bear did try to kill me, would I die? And that was what went through my head as a child. Kat, do you want to see my first Sona as a kid? Yes. I would like to see your fursona. You used to have a crush on Mama Bear? Mama Bear was a bitch! I recently rewatched some Berenstain Bears episodes, and Mama Bear was such like I remember there was this one episode I watched where like the kids were like wanting to watch TV. And so, you know, she's being responsible of banning it from the kids, saying, like, oh, here, like, there's much more beauty. When you look outside, Ruthie, what are you doing? My dog's being very noisy. And then, like, you know, obviously, I mean, yes, kids gotta play outside, but then, like, Papa Bear comes in and tries to watch, like, TV. You know, he's a hardworking man. And then Mama Bear's like, I'm banning TV for you, too. Like, since I don't like TV, everyone else is banned from watching TV. And so the entire episode's about, like, you know, learning how to be outside. Like, they get, like, a week ban of TV, if that makes sense. And then, when the ban ends, Mama Bear's still, like, angry that they're, like, watching TV again. Because it's like, dude, yeah, when you put a ban on something, they're gonna want to watch TV when it's Saturday again. And so, I mean, then the kids are like, oh, but I actually like looking outside. And, you know, they're, like, conditioned to, you know, love nature and stuff. I mean, it's wholesome. But I just think it's, like, kind of ridiculous how Mama Bear was, like, at least it was ridiculous how Mama Bear was, like, banning television from her, like, husband. Like, sure, you can ban it from your kids, but don't ban it from your man who's, like, working. Like, if he was, like, a bum, like, not doing anything, then maybe, but I don't know. Bro, it was when the mommy just started the crush gang. That's crazy. Oh yeah, oh crap, what were the bullies' names? I've realized how funny the bullies were in Berenstain Bears. It was like, oh yeah, it was, so I know Too Tall is the classic one, but then we had Scuzz. Scuzz was one of the names, and I'm trying to remember, what was the other one? Berenstain Bears bullies. Oh, bro. No, not in the bully. No. Bully names. What were the names of that? Because I know it was Too Tall and Scuzz, and then there was this other one. Oh, Ralphish Ralph was fun. Yeah, Too Tall is ridiculous. Yeah, there's Scuzz. And then... what was the last one? I don't remember. It was funny. They were like, or maybe it wasn't funny, but oh yeah, wait, Smirk. Was that his name? Was that his name, Smirk? Smirk, Scuzz, and Too Tall. I think that was, yeah, Smirk and Scuzz. It's like, who names their child that? I mean, sure, we have Brother Bear, and then we have, like, Sister Bear. But then, like, Smirk and Scuzz, I don't know why. That was just so funny to me when I was rewatching it. You made a full-on cult when you were... I mean, that's why I feel like that's pretty normal for a kid. I feel like kids nowadays are still making cults. What color should I make the... What color did I make her pants? Okay, they were like... I just realized her jacket needs to be opened. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna unbutton that real quick. That's not weird at all. It's with consent. I hope no one quotes that out of context. I hope I'm not giving, like, random ideas. Would you like your tea, madame? I would like it. I would just like you. I don't want your tea. Me? Yes, just the you. Screw your tea. I'm taking it out of context. No! Don't you dare. There we go. Oh no. I forgot. I genuinely forgot you used to take my streams and like make like a compilation out of them. Oh no. Chat, we're in for a wild ride. Wait, I need to like do that. Going the wrong way this entire time. Shoop. Go. Let me remake these. There we go. I love your compilations though. I remember one time I was like at this lobster shack and I was watching your video with headphones on and it was the funniest thing ever and it literally just made my life. You know what? I'm taking very huge inspiration off of my past version of these characters. But I'm adding a little bit of spice. I don't know why CAD's been so difficult this stream. Like, Alex was fine, but I think it's just... Like, this is, like, so cute, and then this is just, like... You know what? I'm taking your legs. I'm taking her legs. Goodbye. No more legs. Okay, no, I will, Actually, that's not completely right. Can I just say, hear me out? Hear you out? Oh, what? I ate the legs. Here, wait, let me... do that. I feel like the amount of times I tweaked... Oh wait, her head's like tilted a smidge. I need to learn how to freaking do gesture stuff, bro. Then her hat. We're making progress. Yes, during the intruder live stream, you offered to pay me away for my efforts for those compilations. I still will if you are willing for the payment. I just don't know how to pay. Once I figure out how to actually pay someone, like, I'd be willing to pay for those, because I know it takes a long time sometimes. Even though it doesn't seem like it does, it really does when you really put your mind into it. Give her blue glove. Or actually, you know what? No blue. We do. We do gray. No money, keep your money or Robux or whatever. How dare you not let me put money where your mouth is. I don't know how long the stream will be going on for. It's already going on for almost 2 hours. That's usually when I stop, but I like where this is going. I'm feeling very social today. I know that the color, like, what in God's name is this? Like, this right here. Like, this is polka dots galore. Although I actually really like his little bag. I actually really like that. I like his shoes, too. I don't know what I'll do with the eye patch, because, like I said, the lore is changing, so I don't know what I'll do for... Oh, wait, I should give Alex earrings. That's what I should be doing. Holy moly, the spirit of an introvert has left Cad's soul. It's not really... I mean, I actually have no idea if I'm an introvert. I mean, I am, but I'm also not. I know the term ambivert exists, but a part of me doesn't... I don't know. Also, I realized what's also wrong with Cad. Her expression is very stagnant, which I feel like that's like her in general, but like, I don't know, I can have fun with it. Can I not have fun with this moody aw bitch? Do like, wait. I predict Cad's gonna, wait. Willwood bow. I'm assuming that's... I knew... If it wasn't for Snow's comment underneath, I definitely would have read that wrong. There we go. I'll do that as the mouth. That'll be the mouth, and then, there we go. That'll be her nose. Okay, time to work on the legs now. La 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 la. Legs. I love legs. My nose is still so stuffy. La 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 legs. You know what I want to do? I want to make them purple. Purple legs and shoes. Just purple all over. And then I'm gonna make them yellow. We're gonna add some yellow onto it. Yellow polka dots. That's Cad, right, guys? That's Cad. That's Cad. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. We definitely didn't ruin this drawing. Okay, I'll make it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I swear. Here we go. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing my boo-boos. I made a severe continuous lapse in my judgment. There we go. Okay, let me fix... I haven't even gotten to, like, the shading yet. Like, this is just me picking out the base colors. Like, I haven't even begin to fathom what this is gonna be like shaded, because... Yep. Here we go. And you're probably wondering how the heck I even do shade stuff like this. One at a time. That's... I don't know. I don't fully know, to be honest. I just kind of go with the flow. Ooh, plaid. That's not a bad idea, actually. Except I always have to use a reference when I draw plaid, because I'm stupid. Oh shoot, my phone's at 10%. That's not good. Oh, I need to get rid of that face. Okay, oh. Alright, no more kitten. No more Discord kitten. I'm drawing Cat and Alex's warrior cats now. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. I don't know about much about warrior cats. I do know someone who I think likes warrior cats. But that'd be so cute. I'm trying to remember how to draw. tweak you a lot. For ripping her eyes out too. Why? 'Cause I said so. Ah! My eyes! My eyes! Okay, you know what? That's low-key. Whoa! Cad! How could you? That is the wrong color to use the bucket tool. Sorry if my mic spikes, by the way. I don't know what's considered too loud. My mic is pretty close, but it's like... Now she just looks like she's pouting. My goal is resting bitch face. With her bunny? Ah, that's insane. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh the silly old bear. Oh my gosh, look! They exist! Sounds so stupid. They exist, guys. They're not just in my head. Look at them, dude. Look. They're real. This is my friends, guys. Loud equals funny to me. Yeah, well, you can't really hear the jokes if I'm, like, making your ears bleed. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like her pants. I'm gonna change those. You can see the purple down in the corner right here. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, shoot, is my mic broken? Oh wait, no, thank God. Okay, my character didn't jump. My little icon didn't jump, so I got scared. Okay, what? Okay, wait, what? Okay, she had, like, this type of... Ooh, wait, that's actually pretty... Yeah, wait, green on green. Green's good. Green's fine. Green. You like green. There we go. Oops. Wow. They're coming together. Wow. Kat, who would be Kat and Alex's comfort characters? Ooh, that is a really good question. Alex, I feel like Alex really likes Disney. Like, she isn't like a Disney adult, but she does, like, she liked Disney when she was a kid. So I feel like her comfort character would either be like a Disney character, like from like a Disney movie or a Disney thing that she liked as a child, or I don't know, maybe something that's like, I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like it'd be something to do with Disney. I don't know if it would be like a princess or not, but probably like someone who's not those like I don't know what Hollywood's doing these days. It's like it's not like those like, oh, I'm so strong, like strong but have no personality type characters. No, it'd be like like Tangled, like Rapunzel. No, actually, I feel like Rapunzel would be one of her like comfort characters because they share like a similar backstory of being like kept like having like a strict mom who's like who's like gaslighting her and keeping her from exploring the world, but like, you know, being Rapunzel being so carefree, I feel like she would. Ooh, Mulan too. Yeah, Mulan and Rapunzel. Those two I feel like would 100% be like the two characters that she probably would like a lot. And then with Cad didn't watch a lot of media growing up. So I don't know what her comfort character would be, but if I were to guess, at least for the future, this would have to be like, I guess, present comfort character that she would have to this day. I feel like, See, that's the thing. It's like the only thing I know that I know she would like is she likes horror movies. She likes like those types of like those serial killer dramas. Like I made her cosplay, put her to cosplay as Dexter from I think the main guy's name's Dexter. The show itself is called Dexter, so I'm assuming he's called Dexter. But I don't think Cad would get comfort. Oh, you know what? Book characters. That's smart. Although I don't know any books, so I don't know what characters she would like specifically as far as like being in a book, but probably her type of comfort character would be someone that maybe it's like a story of like someone who's, you know what? Probably a comfort story would be like Pennywise. That's insane. It probably would be like someone who, you know, I guess the best example would be is like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. It's like a character who's like been pointed out and as shamed for as a monster, and they learn to accept that they aren't a monster. That's probably like the closest I could think of to like a comfort character or someone that like I feel like she could like, you know, sympathize her situation or feel like, you know, she can relate to in a sense. Do I like the blue tie? I did the blue tie because of the one, like, the Alice in Wonderland version. You know what? Sure, I like the blue tie. We'll make it a little bit lighter. Yay! Show me. You have to show me the server, Alara. So we'll do. You know what? No, we'll make this like. Do that like this. Then add some like details and like the cuffs. Then I'm gonna erase some of the details from Alex's face. Ew, but I can't see Marceline from Adventure Time. I have never seen Adventure Time, but I do know of, I think, a little bit of like Marceline. I still also can't speak. Marceline. Alright. I think the base coloring is mostly done. Wait, one more thing I should probably fix is Cat's hat. Cat's hat needs some fixing. It's a little lopsided. Let's fix that real quick. Still a bit lopsided. Okay, wait. It's nice that I'm able to, like, go back and just fix some boo-boos. We like the boo-boo fixes. And it's still a little bit too. Okay, we are gonna fix. Okay, we're just gonna. Oops, oops, oops. Did the wrong layer. No. Chink. Chink. Off with her hat! It's nothing. Her brain's just empty. Oh, Lord. Okay. We'll do that. There we go. Look how beautiful it is. Alright, I'm gonna look at the thing real quick. Oh my god, I love the floppy ears. That is such their, like, personalities. Oh, I love it. The heart. I try to heart all the drawings that I see. I think I forgot to do some. This is good. I love the cool kid. Love the work in progress. Phoenix's art dub. Ooh, dog day! From my brain is not braining. That one thing. Not Five Nights at Freddy's. Poppy Playtime. Jeezums. Yeah, I love your guys' art. I just love seeing your creative brains being splattered all over my server. It helps me stay motivated to do art. Erase some of these lines so it's a little bit of a clear image. But we're pretty much done with. This will probably not be super highly detailed because I want to try to finish it by the time the stream is done, and it's been 2 hours since I've started, I think. And so the shading might not be, the shading might actually go by quick depending on how good I do this. But look how far we've come. We've come from this little doodle to the sketch this is the sketch technically. I'm forgetting I'm colored in the sketch. My little pretties, my little goofies, my little sillies. I love them. I love them. Like, look at them. I can gawk over my OCs all day, bro. That's my life. So now I'm gonna get to the fun part. Still new to the whole blending, but then I also like to use the brush pen sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing. At the end of the day, I'm just doing things. I'm not like doing anything fancy. I'm just like using a tool and it looks okay. Draw more OC art? No. Make Robot Yuri? Yes. I mean, if there are OCs, then technically you are still doing OC art. It's just a different kind. What's so insane to me is that I haven't had like a new universe in 6 years. I've stuck to the same OCs and the same stuff. And it all takes place in the same universe. It's just, over time, I've just expanded so much that it's like, it's all still different stories. Also, if you're curious, yes, I do everything on one layer. Mostly one layer. Sometimes I'll, like, do different layers, but for the most part, I do mostly everything on one layer. How do you guys switch projects, by the way? Like, how do you all just willingly switch from like one OC project to another? Like, my brain just can't comprehend like a universe without these characters in them. Like, even when I'm not like using the universe or like the lore, I'll like put them in different situations. Just my brain just does not know the concept of. Why one layer? Because it mimics. I don't know why. I like the idea of layering a color one on top of another. Like, I like being able to blend them, and I like being able for them to be friends. It's a fun process for me. Sure, and sure, when I mess up, that means I can't really erase it, but at the same time, like, I'm okay with that. Loki, just give up one project for the next. No! I'll never give up these sillies. They're my sillies. I'll never give them up. Alright. Oops. No, wait, that's not oops, but... The shading is gonna be kind of basic, so it's not gonna be super fancy, but it's kind of weird coming up with these on the fly. You'll never give them up, you'll never let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. I gave up my cave vampires to draw furries. So basically, you went from Team Edward to Team Jacob. Oh. I gave up drawing furries to do world building, and I was never a furry. Did I accidentally? No, okay. Actually, I guess I had furry OCs once, but would you consider them furries if they were just like the animal and weren't like fursonas? I don't know what counts as a furry. It's kind of sad to say I never will say I had a... I mean, okay, I lied. I had one day in my life where I pretended to be a dog. But other than that, like, that was like... Or I guess I ate grass once. But that was just me being an elephant. Elephants aren't furry. Okay, no, I think there's elephant sonas out there. I'm certain of it. That'd be cool to have like an elephant sona. Also ignore the fact that no one has hands. This is why the drawing actually is taking me quick, is because I don't have to worry about drawing the hands being hyper-realistic detail. I'm getting hungry, y'all. I'm still super thankful that this whole streaming thing worked out. I thought I was not gonna be able to do it just because U2 was being a bish and just saying I didn't have the rights to do so, and I'm like, no, I do. I have the things. Why won't you let me? Let me in! Furry is a persona or a furry. Oh, I getcha. then yeah, I never really had a fursona. I've always depicted myself as like a human. I did have like animal characters, but then I just switched to humans. I think one time I made my OC a furry for like one video, but it was more of like a monster than like a furry. Keep drawing night furries! Yes, I agree. Keep drawing them night furries. Or night furies. What the heck is a night furry? Now I'm curious. I just made myself curious on what the heck a night furry is. Oops. Hope you're not cringing about my bad rendering skills. Furry at night, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're Batman. Alex looks like she's just hearing some like of the hottest gossip. Like, oh my stars. Like, oh my stars. I did not know that Janessa would do such a thing. I'm gonna faint. I feel like she would have her hands, like, out instead, like... Like, she's, like, curious. She's like, oh my. What a nice teacup you have. Or something like that. I have no idea. Oh, how scandalous. Her hands might be too tiny. Yeah, they might be too tiny, but I really can't make them bigger. That's the downside of doing everything on one layer. However, I make my own rules. There we go. Aww! Thank you for the hearts. What? Just takes away her soul. Oh no. She's emotionless. She's emotionless. Gotcha. Whoa, wait, look at the... I like having fun. Be my bad boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. I definitely did not do the hand right, if I'm gonna be honest. But that's fine. Yeah. But yeah, ever since I discovered how to paint this way, I've had a lot more fun with my art process. It definitely takes practice, but once you figure it out, then it's like, who needs line art? Oh my dear God! What? That sounds like Mickey Mouse. Does anyone have any interesting New Year's resolutions that isn't just like, oh, I want to be fit, or oh, I want to like, what's your guys' New Year's resolutions if you have any? I kind of forgot what mine was, to be honest, so I'm already failing on that regard. People still do those? Yeah, I do, but in like a different way. It's not like a goal, it's more of like, oh, I hope this happens. So it's more of it's less taxing. Mine's going to the gym. I like that. Actually, I need to work out more too. My aunt, when I visited her for Christmas, she introduced me to CrossFit. And even though my legs, I could not even walk for like a day, I still really enjoyed it. I wish there was one in my area. Mine's to get a therapist. Good for you. I think everyone should strive for some form of therapy. I pray that you get a good therapist. Sometimes therapists can be bitches. And you know what? If you get therapy, I'll give Cad therapy. Where our girl's gonna get some therapy for once. Actually, you know what's really OP though with Alex as a character? Her dad's a therapist. Trying to blend. Uh-oh, guys, I think I spoke too soon. I think I'm actually starting to get tired. I'm feeling myself drift. Might be because I haven't had dinner yet. I'm still gonna keep going until the drawing's finished, but I could definitely feel myself fading. I was when I yap too much. You know what? I'm not gonna make the jaw. I'm gonna... You know what? I don't want to make her look dehydrated, like some people have been saying. Bro's getting eepy. Yeah. Not a bad eepy, just more of like... I feel so at peace right now. that like I get a little sleepy. Sleepy. Alex is so, I keep saying this, she's just so freaking adorable, dude. Literally such an underrated character. Just her in this outfit, just like, it's just peak. I know, right? The whole, you know, hoping they don't tell your parents thing. I got lucky because my parents, like, I think they genuinely, like, unless it's, like, bad, like, I think my parents, like, I think they trust, like, you know, if there was something I didn't want to tell them, they would, like, understand that, like, you know, they would be sad, but they wouldn't be like, how dare you not tell me or something. Like, they'd understand. But at the same time, then it's like, you know, how do you find a therapist that doesn't just tell them, you know? So, I think when you're an adult, hopefully, it's different, like, than being a minor. But I don't know too much about that, so... Dude, yap all you want, Alara. Like, this is a safe space to yap about OCs. I've been yapping about, you know, my OCs for the past, like, 2 hours. Oh my god, my throat's... Dude, my throat muscles are getting tired. That's how bad this is getting. God, we're both adults. I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm hoping that changes things a little. And then I don't know how it works. I haven't been in therapy in a while. I think I forgot that. No, I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't want to leak your information. SMH. Why am I so sniffly? I keep forgetting you're an adult and I'm scared I'm surrounded. Nah. I don't feel like an adult. I literally, like, I only just turned 18, so... Actually, no, I'll be 19 in, like, 5 months. That's weird to think about. But trust me, I'm not that much of an adult. Lots of people think I am, but I am very much not. Ken, do you remember our ages anymore? I remember your birthdays. Do you want me to say them out loud? Hey guys, this is their exact birth information. I was born on black. I was born on black. No, wait. That sounds bad. That sounds wrong. I was born on the Declaration of Independence. No, not 4th of July. I was born, like, right on it. I was given birth into on the Declaration of Independence. I need to stop. I don't know how to shade hair. I got rid of her eyebrows on accident. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Tee. Ken and Snow are Unk. We are Unk. I like being Unk. I've never been called an Unk before. Let's give my girly her eyebrows back. No more eyebrow for bro. There we go. I am not Unk! There we go. I've only done Alex so far. I still have to do cat. Yikes. Ah! No more jacket. There we go. My cat still looks wrong. Not in a bad way, it's just like... I think I really just messed up with our proportions. Or maybe that's just... me. Maybe I'm the weird one. Wow, so beautiful. I'm gonna hide the reference. I mean, it's coming along together pretty goodly, honestly. I just can't get over Alex. She just looks so freaking cute. I love her so much, bro. Literally best OC. Sad part is you'll never like being an adult because you'll never feel like being an adult, so then it's just like a paradox of where it's just like, but wait a minute, I thought this was supposed to make sense. It never was supposed to make sense. We just have lots of liars. I don't know how to shade her crown. Having a brain fart. Sure love that. You know what, Snow? That story reminds me of when my cousin was like 2 years old, and my grandma was like, one day you're gonna grow up and be as old as Cad. And she cried. She started like screaming and crying, being like, no, I don't want you. And I don't think she was wrong. I feel like if I asked her today, she would, you know, she would be like, oh, yeah, I still stand by that. And honestly, good on her. Ow. Yeah, I wanted to grow up too, but now it's like, well, it's like, damn, will I ever get to that point? Because I definitely do not feel like an adult. I feel less of an adult now than I did when I was a kid. Or at least as a teenager. Like, I feel like I felt so grown up as, like, a kid. But now that I'm an adult, it's, like, totally different. Guys, please talk about adult things. I can't understand yet. Okay, what's like a kid thing? Guys, what are kids like? I'm not as hip with what, like Skibidi Toilet 6'7"? Is that what kids like? I don't know. What are kids like? Gain, I don't remember how old you are. I am but 18. just realized this is like, that looks like something I don't want to draw. Oh my gosh. Wait, I don't like me. I like your wheelchair. I feel like I've said that. I'm trying to think where I've said that, where like they were like a family member was like getting like a drastic change, and I was like, no, but I liked how you were before because I didn't like change as a kid. I don't know why. Ugh. Stretching. Yay. You know, I'm gonna take a small little break real quick. I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do? Oh, here, wait. Oh, wait, I gotta, hang on, I gotta, like, zoom through that real quick. Here, I'll show you, here, wait, where is it? I'm gonna, here's the file I did for the Rise of Consciousness video. Even though Lauren thought I, did it beforehand, no, I did it in that 2-week period, but yeah, this is it. And, it's very fast, because I slowed it down for time. But yeah, this is the animation. And, here, I'll show you, hang on, wait, let me hide all the, like, the frame layers. I think I still have the, oh my jeez, okay, wait, let me turn the paper back on. I'm gonna change the color of the paper. Gonna do that. Gonna turn that on. Nope. Dude, don't I have the storyboard? No, wait, this is it. This is the storyboarding. This was the storyboard phase of it. It's not as different, but it's like you could tell it's like the crappy version. Oh, ignore the other layer. And then yeah, the Lauren dances blast the end. And that was what I referenced off of. And then yeah, with the line art and the coloring. I did the shading on the same layer as the coloring. That was probably a mistake. Don't do that. I'm just stupid. Kat, do you remember, you know the Regretted Failure lore where Casper turns infected and the man? Yeah! I remember that. Regretted Failure lore. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. The music was gonna be based off Persona, and then I just realized, like, oh, like, that's copyright. She's probably not gonna have that in, cause copyright. Yeah, how is the video doing right now? Cause I think my channel's going viral again. Yeah, I got 200 subs on this channel. And then 3,000 views. That's insane, dude. It's so crazy that, like, yeah, 1,000 likes under the video I wrote under her video. Like, it's genuinely so crazy that today was a good day. Today was a really good day. You know what? I'm gonna look back on my old live streams, and I want to see what my art used to look like. Editing live? Where's the drawing live? Okay, yeah, there was this, but this was like, this wasn't that old. This was just like, yeah, look how I used to draw heads, dude. Like, and then if I like, you can see how I used to draw a body. Like, where's her back? There's no muscles on the spine. Just go to Poppy's Playtime. Oh yeah, that video. Forgot about that video. Ah! Why did that scare me? I don't know why that is just so up close. Although I did like this drawing. Wait. Oh, it was Alex's old design in a witch's hat. That's adorable. And then we have, where's the really old? There was this really, was it an editing video stream? I don't remember. I doubt it was. Maybe it was this one. Oh, no, that was 100% editing live. Check a jump scare? Where? I don't even remember where. That's an editing one. That's Mimic. Maybe it was here? Nope, more editing. I mean, I guess I did showcase some things. Wait, that's not Jacko, never mind. That's insanity. Okay, maybe I unlisted it, cause what the heck, bro? What the heck? Yeah, all these are like, what's this one? Oh, wait, this was when I was doing Bo. And then I think Alara made that grandpa version of him. Wing. So yeah, that was that one. Never finished that video, by the way. That was pointless. Then, yeah, I'm trying to find that one. That's the one that I was trying to find. I just don't remember which stream it was. Wait. Can I sort through oldest? Like... Wait, it might be... Is it almost... I don't know! Wait, maybe it was... Wait, maybe it's this one. Oh, it is this one! Okay, I think I just gave up and just started drawing, and then this one was the draw. Oh! My word. Snow, I am so sorry. I did your character injustice. What is this? What is this? What the frick? Oh my god. Like, I did add hands later, but just like... I mean, it's not a bad drawing, honestly. Like, it is cute. It's just, when you look at the before stage, it's like, what was I doing? What was I doing, dude? Like, what the heck? Still takes me 2 hours to draw a freaking drawing. Oh, that was clever of how I did the watermark of the book. This drawing, I just realized this drawing is lost to that tablet now. I got rid of my old tablet, so all my old IBIS files, except the ones I saved, are just gone now. So I think this went along with it. I think I saved it? I don't know. Well, at least I drew it on stream. Oh, then there's Brian being hit by a bus. Brian's 10 times more scarier now, chat. Like, it's insane how scary he is now. Okay, I think that's all for these. What else is on here? Alright, well, oh my god, can I, like, let me back in. Let me back. Clip Studio. Ah, fresh art. Fresh, beautiful art. Mwah. You could transfer stuff on IBIS? Yes. In a specific way, though. It's It's definitely a process. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Wowie. I braid spacing out again. Okay, you know what? We'll start with her beautiful face. Mwah. Gorgeous. Gorgeous little woman. Oops. I'm so hungry, chat. I should have eaten dinner before this. If it was like 4 p.m. Chat, it's been 3 hours. What am I doing with my life? Ah! So I'm giving her like... I don't speak German. I need to watch the intro to live streams again, or the edited version. There was a lot of yelling at some woman. Oh wait, it was Deborah? I think it was Deborah. Dude, I'm so happy that I don't know if my mic works now, but I remember my mic used to be absolute dog water back then. It would have like this random ambient like scratchy noise, and it was so bad. So I hope we move past that. I think my brain's officially cracked, chat. I'm spacing out hard. My brain just like forgets I'm live, and it's just like, time to space out now. Get lost in the zone. ER. Oh, the private video jump scare. that's, yeah. Alright, chat. Time to get rid of Cad's eyebrows. Look at you! Wait, okay, wait, Cad's turning out to be so much better! Holy crap, I'm glad. Yay! I'm so glad I finally actually got her right. I was worried, girl. I was worried you weren't gonna make it. I just noticed in some ways their bangs are pretty similar. I think I should have. Because, like, Cad's bangs, they're like big curve. But sometimes I forget that, like, initial curve. So then it's just like... He had a sister, and it wasn't his current two? That's like the same energy as Arrow going to have 5 siblings, and one of them was like a time traveler, from what I remember. I don't know why time traveler though. I think a friend made that up. Minutes in heaven, all that I need when I get with him. 7 minutes in heaven. Like a small boat on the ocean, setting big waves in emotion, like every single R can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream aloud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's trying. Stop it right now, I'll be strong. Prove I'm alright song. And I don't really care what nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of fat left in me. Thank you, that was peak singing. Losing faith, now I'm chasing sleep. Zip-a-bap, into them. Say I'm in too deep. I love my hands, I love my home. Don't know words, da-ba-da, in too deep. Say I'm in too deep. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream aloud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my... Can you recommend a song? Sure, but it depends if I know the words. You know what? Cat looks like a Tim Horton. Not Tim Hortons! Tim Burton character! Ah! Cat's a Tim Hortons character. Insanity. You're near the 3-hour mark, chat. Let me get the song. Let me get the song here. Oh no. Should I be scared? You know, I'm gonna fix this. CAD copy this. Did you send me something? Here, wait, let me go check it out. Y'all, my phone's about to die. I won't be able to read the chat soon. I will charge your phone with my magic powers. That's what my friend said to me. Oh wait, I also really like your persona. I mean, like Phoenix. All right, I hope that I hope that you're yeah, rest in peace when my phone dies. Let me send it on Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it on Discord then. Sent Pookie. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, here's the. I mean. There we go. Back to work. La 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 la. Light is on the way. We'll be having a fun time. Do I look like a real boy, Papa? I like to call these edits my messy paints, where I just kind of just let the canvas speak to me. Wonder what she's thinking about and what's going on inside her head, you know? Should we not blended those? Fix it post. As I say as I'm live. By the way, when it comes to shading, I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. I need to like play more games with you, trust. I need to play more games, period. Roblox has just been not good. Losing friends, I've been recently playing Kingdom Hearts lately. I love that freaking game, bro. It's so dumb, but like it's like one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. Sue me. I know I just said I don't like Disney, but it's a different type of enjoyment that you don't get at Disney. It's like literally the equivalent of like, hey, can we have insert Disney movie? Oh, but we have Disney movie at home. Disney movie at home. Like that's literally the meme, and it's so freaking funny. The story is so convoluted and confusing, but also it's like the greatest gift that I don't think humans even appreciate. I remember one time I really wanted to stream it, but I don't stream games anymore, so I don't think that reality is gonna happen. Cat, I want to get you saying the new cover Bruno Mars song? What did Bruno Mars introduce? Bruno Mars. What's their new song? Oh, well, that is... I just might. What? This is me. I feel like this is me when I talk to myself. Can I get back to... Come to your bait! There we go. Go. We remove some of this, or like make it a little bit more. You know what? We blend. No, wait, actually. I'm talking drink this, smoke free, party all night. Coming with sun. Oh, oh, don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Is there any more details that I should add? I feel like they're good as far as I can tell. What? I have some whipped cream I have at my desk. Why do you have whipped cream at your desk? What the fuck? I don't even want to ask. I mean, I have salt at my desk. So I don't know what's weirder. Salt? I feel like whipped cream is weirder, to be honest, but I could just be biased. This is peak right here. You know what? I think I'm okay with the... Actually, I'm gonna shade Cat's eyes a little bit. They're dead, but they're not soulless. Also, haha, Sebastian Soulless. Also, fun fact, guys, Cat canonically does not have any pupils, so keep that in mind if you ever draw her. I don't know if I ever specifically said she doesn't have pupils. Like, that was like a thing I did on purpose, but the more you know. I have a Pepsi addiction at my desk. I freaking love... Actually, I like root beer more. I did have a thing for Pepsi, though. Oh, wow, that is... Let me fix... all of that. You know what? Goodbye, eyebrows. There's a process, guys. Shocked my phone is still alive, although I feel like as I said that now, it's gonna probably die in like 2 seconds. Let me fix this eye. It's giving when I used to edit gotcha videos. Yeah, you can, it's obvious, you can tell, I can tell by the pixel. Alright, chat. What are we thinking? I mean, solve it. Wait, actually. Don't say that yet. Let me... There we go. Should wait. Oop, wrong link. Oh, my phone died. I'm gonna have to check chat through the OBS now. Alright, let me... So yeah, I can't read chat for a sec. There's a little bit of things that are unfinished, but for the most part, like, it's pretty much done. Done for my standards. Obviously, you could kind of tell there's, like, a couple of lines and bits and stuff, but I feel like that gives it, like, kind of a character. I'll probably fix it in the future, but for now, actually, let me do one more bit of cleanup. Just anything that's, like, not meant to be within the piece. You know what? And also, I need to give Cat Eye shine. Because as I said, her eyes are soulless. But they're not life. But they're, I mean, no, wait. They're not life. They're okay, I forget what I said. There we go. Whoopie-doo. Yippee! So yeah, me. Yeah, I can't really shrink this. You can't really see it. I have OBS open. This is what I used to stream with, but, yeah, so they expect you to keep this open the entire time, but it's like, how do I read chat? Peakness, thank you. So yeah, that's the Wonderland AU. I think, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do some fancy work. So I'm gonna do this. Merge. Pick a layer color. And then we'll do like that maybe, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what theme I'm going for. Ooh. That's fun. And then we'll clip that. Then maybe like a hint of pink. We can go like, oops. Go add. Beep, 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 beep. Then multiply a little bit of that. Kind of. Or nope, I don't like that. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll take that and just erase stuff where I want there to be shadow still. This isn't something I do normally, so I hope it doesn't turn out too bad. I don't know where the light's coming from. That's the only thing. Oh wait, I guess the light's coming from this way. That makes sense. Wait, let me add it. This is the first. Let me add an arrow. So I can kind of get the idea. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask before I'm alone how it feels to rest on your patient lips. Do eternal bliss, I'm so glad to know. Swinging, draw me, emotion, and feeling my patience. No question that wants me returning. Story of laughter, he knows me. We're leaving, we're talking. You're closer, it's coming. As the hours pass, I will let you know that I need to ask me. For I'm alone, how it feels to rest on your patient lips. Do eternal bliss, I'm so glad to know. Shocked on how not bad this looks. Like, not even in a bad way. It's just like, I'm happy. Trying to not mess up this last part. It's definitely a bit muddy. Let me actually... Let me read chat again. Oh, hello, Amiku Vocaloid. Sorry, I didn't read chat. Thank you for calling it cinema. I have not listened to Bunny Cat's new Vocaloid song. I don't know what that is specifically, but... But yeah, hello, sorry. This is why I usually have chat open on a different tab. My bad. I hope you're still here, but if not, then that's okay. My goal is to try to like have some heart shapes shading in. And some soft, even though I mostly like soft. Do a bit more here. Then yeah. Not bad, little me. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, then we're gonna do the group again. Then I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. Alright. It's mostly done. Yeah, like, wait. Every time I say that is when I notice something wrong. This is a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright. I think we are mostly done. Alright. I need to eat. Dinner was supposed to be 2 hours ago. I did not expect it to take super duper long, but... Okay, wait, actually, one more thing. I don't know about this little bit was even any good. Okay. Oh, oops. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Alright. I think I'm gonna end it there for today. This has been super fun. This has been like the funnest day I've had in a while. Thank you so much for joining me for my first stream, and I'm glad that I was able to draw something pretty for you guys. It came out so well. Definitely shading helps my art it helps bring it to life and stuff, and I'm thankful that we got to chat while I did it. If you guys... Actually, one more thing before I sign off. My video is almost done. One of the videos I've been sneak peeking on Discord. This is the file for it. Let me mute the music real quick, because it can get kind of annoying. So yeah, this is part 1 of the file. The animation's mostly complete. I just have to do a little bit more detail, but like, and the hair, I gotta fix the hair. And then, here's CAD. Here's CAD's part. Actually, I might not show it, but this is her animation side. This is already done. I just have it here just in case I want to change anything. And so, yee, I'm almost done. But yeah, I wanted to work on this just because I just wanted to do something fun and talk and didn't want you to hear audio 24/7. So, yeah, thank you so much again for joining. I'll see you guys soon, and I think I told you, but I'll tell you again. But, so yeah, I'm gonna save this. I low-key want this as my Discord profile pic. I keep pressing Discord. Hey, where you at, Quiet Big Rider? Yeah, I shut up. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.